So here we have the Audi A4 all-road on a 66 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So the tailgate in this car will open electronically. You can either do that from the key or from the tailgate itself. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have parking sensors and plenty of boot space as well, along with the 3 individually folding rear seats should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get full leather seats, as you can see. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter. We have the speedometer on the right-hand side. The fuel gauge is over on the right-hand side as well. In the centre, you can see, first of all, the total miles for this car. They are 62,132. Above which, we have a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change the information that's displayed there for various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information as well. And that is done with buttons on the left-hand side of the steering wheel just here. Over on the right-hand side, we have volume for your stereo, as well as voice activation for your phone, which can only be used once you paired your phone, of course. Behind the steering wheel, the plus and minus pedals, so that you can change up and down a gear manually, should you wish to do that. And then cruise control and speed limiter on this stalk just here. To pair your phone, in order that you can use that button, you need to come over to the central screen just here, and under the telephone heading, you would pair your phone. Very, very easy system to use. All of the movement that I'm making on the screen is all being done using predominantly this dial actually, but you can use the buttons either side of it. You can also access certain menus directly from here. So if you push that down, for example, you'll be in the telephone menu. Push it up, you'll be in satellite navigation, as you can see. A nice clear color display, and you can access that from that button or from the dial as well. If you want to listen to music, you've got radio, of course. And you will see that this car has got FM, DAB and AM radio. If you listen to your own music, you would do so under the multimedia heading just here. And again, a number of ways you can listen to your own music. They include Bluetooth audio, auxiliary input, with a USB input, SD memory card input, CD player. So loads of ways all in all to listen to your music, as you can see. Working our way down from that, we have 3-zone climate control, which essentially means you can control the passenger, driver and rear temperatures as well. So you can control, as you can see, passenger, driver. Passengers in the back will control their own temperature. You can increase, decrease the fan speed. You can turn the air conditioning on eco, off or on, of course, from here. And you can determine which direction the air is being distributed in for driver and passenger as well, as you can see. Once you are happy with those settings, you can turn your air conditioning on and off from there, or hit auto. The car, as you can hear, will take control of the fan speed and the direction of the air to maintain this temperature for the driver. You can override that fan speed, change it back to whatever setting you want it on here whenever you wish, and you'll see auto has now gone off. You can do the same for passenger, and rear passengers can do the same as well. You probably saw me turning it off just now, but this has got 3 different heat settings for the driver's seat and 3 different heat settings for the passenger seat as well. Beneath that, you can turn off the screen. So for example, nighttime driving, if you're getting glare from that, you can turn it off if you wish to. You can turn on downhill brake control. You can turn parking sensors on and off. You can turn off the traction control for the car. That one turns off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. The system is off when the light shows, and you can change the drive select of the car. So you can put it into off-road, efficiency, comfort, auto, dynamic or individual. So loads of options with that, as you can see. Below that, we have a 12-volt charging socket, 2 cup holders, the start and stop button for the engine, the buttons I went through just a moment ago, the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, and also the volume for the stereo just there as well. And then lastly, the panoramic roof. So you have a sun blind, as you can see, which you can open up. You can just leave that open, and obviously, as you can see for yourself, that lets in a huge amount of extra light. Or, if you wish to, you can open this front section as a sliding sunroof as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at West Horsley Motors. We'd love to hear from you soon.